Against 19 here. Here I'm going to show you my Evilswarm deck for the April 1st ban list. I really want to actually get some games in with this one because I reckon this deck is really heavily teched out against the meta. It's going to make people roll some heads and it's pretty much going to have a lot of fun, so let's go into it. First off, your rabbit. I'm going to basically do your rabbit version, so I feel this one's better for what I want. So obviously you get your rabbit, sack it off, and obviously you get your two evil swarmy monsters, which will always be your heliotropes because it's 1950, it runs over stuff, and it's a really, really good card. So next we are going to go for your special summon. You can normal summon it if you like, but obviously it's if you put a squad monster, special summon it. And it's all down a nice card, so it's not great stats, but at least you add it and you can special summon go to XYZ plays. Go your free caster, your second summon, it's nice. 1750 is quite a nice card. The only problem is, defense is pretty lousy, but it's addable with rotor, you can allure it, and loads of other things. To Kikirion. Kikirion's very good. You don't want this ideally turn 1, you want it turn 2, but it's still a great card. So you banish one to add another Evilswarm monster from your graveyard to your hand, and then you can second summon again. The other ability, which no one really uses, is if it's got it in your hand, you can summon Evilswarms with one less tribute, but not really needed. One of this guy. There you go. Ketos. Ketos is really nice because he works good under skill drain, even though skill drain's at 1 now, but skill drain used to screw this deck over. So you basically go, do this, tribute, effect resolves in the grave, and skill drain goes bye. So yeah, really good. Same thing as well for monster effects, so it's nice, it resolves in the grave, so it's really nice for getting around those odd little kind of skill drainy cards. But instead it's a monster, so Hark. So Hark's a really nice one because it's 1850 again, which is really good. So dragon, so it's for dragon cards, but it does destroy level 5 or higher monsters when it's destroyed by battle or by card effect. So get around those Necklace cards is kind of good. Salamander. Salamander is a very interesting one because up to twice per turn you can banish and it gains attack, so it can potentially gain 600 and it's already at 1850, so it's about, if you want, you can get it to 2550 and that can run over a lot of stuff, and you don't have to just banish darks, you can banish any kind of monster, so it is really good for kind of like you've got someone who's got 2550, 2500, you can't get over it, 2550 just gets in there and gets that a little bit of damage and clears your field. This one's basically you just set it and then you bounce. It's really good for getting around those problem cards. So if you want to add this to your hand, set it and then you basically bounce back. So it's just a good utility. Because things have got limited, the one tour guide. Oh, the one tour guide. She's on her own now. But we have ways to recycle her. So the idea for this is, summon tour guide, go bust, overlay. You'll always get rid of the tour guide first, and then you get rid of your bus and siphon back the tour guide. Really good for plays. And so to combo that off, we're running your Scarm, because Scarm, when it goes to the graveyard, you can search your tour guide and add that to your hand, and then you can do this. So the idea is you will literally siphon and rotate round. So if you have this one, you set this to grave, you'll search this, or so then, even if you haven't got this, you got your tour guide first, do that, siphon back tour guide, get your tour guide again, you basically will go, special on this guy. So this tour guide will at least get you some kind of pluses, so it is really good. And one Maxi to end the monster count, just general good card, and helps you fin for your deck quicker. So there we go. On for the spells. One Allure, one Regeki, your one-offs. Allure, not said, just basically fitting, and Regeki Destruction if you can't get around something. 3 Pandemics, your mainstay for Evilswarm. You've got to kind of run it. It's really nice, so yeah, Pandemics, all good. Basically, Forbidden Lance, but for Evilswarms. 2 Night Beam. I find some back row can be problematic, and you can't always deal with it with Pandemic, so Night Beam stops them chaining off, so always a good one. One Allure, because technically there is only 3 targets, so running more than one I feel is a bit wasted, so one I feel is enough. And the last one is Creeping Darkness. Now, Creeping Darkness, it can be run in a lot of dark decks. So pretty much you remove 2 dark monsters and you can add any level 4 dark monsters. So pretty much you can get through your entire deck. So for this, it's just more of a general utility card rather than running, say, 3 of these, where I can only target 1 card. Well, technically 1 monster. This can target near enough my entire deck. So it's more of a better tutor. Okay. Now, this is going to get interesting. So for your traps, we've got your 1 Bottomless. You want Crush Card Virus, you want Epidemic Virus, and you want Torrential. Now, these things, this is where I feel Evilswarm is going to come into its own. Because you've got your 1 Banish and Destroy, you're going to have your Crush Card Virus, which is going to really hinder your opponent big time, and your Epidemic Virus. So, with these 2 cards, you can go, okay, I can get rid of your 1500s or higher for your entire hand, and for that 1 turn, if it's on the field. For this one, you can get rid of the entire spell or trap lineup, depending which one's more threatening. Now, for something that's, say, more like Neclops, if you hit that, then hit this, that is destructive. They're not going to get anything done, so that way, really, really good. And Torrential, just general clearance. So, for what I feel, these 4 cards are really, really good at this point. And for things, we were on to Dark Illusion. Dark Illusion is basically if anything gets targeted, spell trap or monster effect, as long as it's a dark monster, negate and destroy. Pretty simple, and it works very well. One-offs of XYZ Reborn, because getting back Ophion just is annoying. Infestation Terminus. Terminus is another target for Ophion. It's a really good card. You banish 1 dark monster to return 2 targets, so interesting. Safe Zone, because it's safe zoney and it's good. So yeah, I did actually I actually run a 3rd one, and I'm sorry, I did forget I run a 3rd. So Dark Illusion, I do apologise. Sorry guys. I'm so lousy with editing, I can't be bothered to do stuff. So there we go. So for the extra deck, 2 Ophion, 2 Bahamut, 1 Thanatos, 1 Nightmare, and to run off the Evilswarm we have Excitonite. Technically in the OCG it is a Noble Swarm, but for this I will count it as Evilswarm, so it gets the effect of all the other Evilswarmy stuff. So for the others we have Kibiel, Utopia, Utopia Ray, Gusto ML, the tech pick of One-Eyed Skull Gainer, because it has been nice for me to be known to use it to clone a Drago Sack or a Big Eye and clone its ability. So that has been fun. Yes, not many people see that coming. For you rank 3s, we have Zenmains, Acid Golem, and Levia. Pretty much kind of staple I feel for these kind of decks. For your siding, we have another Terminus, Infestation Infection, just so I can rotor out. Call the Haunted, another one, so we have Deck Devastation Virus. 3 Trap Stuns, because if you're going to get something like Chain Burn or something like that, it works pretty well. Last of the track cards, we have Ring of Destruction, freshly off the ban list, always nice and good. 1 Dark Iron Dragon, Max C. 1 Day of Peace, you can combo this off with Crush Card Virus just to gain your advantage back. Another Night Beam, Mind Control, Beginning of the End, because you want extra draws, and Supply Squad, just so you can get some more draw to your hand. So, because I just feel that these are working quite good. Yeah, that's my Evilswarm deck. Tell me what you guys think. Rate, comment, subscribe, and all that lovely jazz. I will do a profile on my Cat Fairy deck maybe soon. There's not much I can really edit it at this point. There's a few tech cards that I can add in here and there. The only problem is, I feel with Crush Card Virus coming back, it really hurts the deck really badly, because I remember playing it when Crush Card Virus was legal the first time, and it wasn't really fun to play that deck. But we'll see. I mean, I do run a lot of Staller cards now, so we'll see what happens. So, okay, this is how Game's over and out. See you guys later.